Couple of weeks break, done and dusted. Start of season 5 SLS, I guess then. Turn on this music a little bit. Just en route to the Somalian Champions League semi-final with Olympia from Birmingham. I do apologise, I'm not too sure they're playing. Checked the fixture this morning, I thought, yeah, let's go and have a quick nose. So, yeah, capture at the ground. Gosh.
Tan. You can't even see. Walk on.
Boys, yeah.
Oh, the man are everywhere, you know. The man are everywhere. Borders League, local league.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now, this week and the start of season 5 of SLS has brought me to the Somalian Champions League semi-final between Phoenix FC from Bristol taking on Olympia FC from Birmingham. You know who I'm backing. I had to come and back the Olympia boys. I'd say less of me pattying, but it's going to be a very light-hearted one because it's more or less a vlog and not a proper game. But as the Phoenix boys kick off, straight away, the game is stopped because Aiden takes one to the short and danglies. And as we know, it wouldn't be the Somalian Champions League semi-final without a couple of handbags. Skipper, Siad getting involved straight away. Now Phoenix on their first attack, trying to whip it down that left-hand side. Nothing comes of it as Rash sticks a foot in, referee blows up. Now, free kick to the Phoenix boys. First opportunity, deflected by the wall. Second ball does come back into the mixer, but they're standing in an offside position, which means one thing and one thing only. Lionel's got his ruler out, straight as an arrow. And as we go right back down the other end, my boy Hassan and Aiden applying the pressure. Hassan leaving one on them, things you love to see. And as we fast forward a couple of minutes, centre of the park, striker Femi comes for the ball and again gets one left on him. Champions League semi-final, Somalian edition. You know the tackles are going to be feisty. And it was thick and fast with the action, to be fair. And as we get straight back into the action, you got Abs cutting inside, 4 men in and around him, end up bringing him down. Free kick to the Olympia boys. Now, from that resulting free kick, you got Starboy, number 10, one of my favourite players, Sammy, standing over it, gets his shot away, referee blows up for handball, penalty kick, early doors. Now, just a note, Olympia boys are leading 2-1 on aggregate as Femi stands over the penalty kick. Now, how about this for a little cheeky Panenka? Oh, pick that out, you onion bag keeper. Woohoo! Somalian Champions League semi-final. The Olympia boys take a 3-1 lead on aggregate, and on that far side, Abs being brought down. Now I managed to miss this tackle here, but I will say the Phoenix players lucky to stay on the pitch. Wasn't knee height, could have easily been a red card in my opinion. Weren't too happy about it, as you can see with the Olympia bench. The referee, I don't even think he books him, you know. I'll tell her like he did. But as we crack on with the game, just in front of the fans on his left-hand side, Hassan goes chasing for the ball once again. Just out of camera shot, he's like, if you're going to leave one on us, I'll leave one on you. All's fair in love and war, so they say. Dave doing Dave stuff, kicking the ball away, proper shithousery. Expect a lot more of that coming in this game. As Abs wants a free kick, you gotta be stronger, kid. Get on the Weetabix, get in the gym. We ain't having that one. Hey! Corner kick to the Phoenix boys. Now, if you have noticed, I am standing with the crowd on the opposite side of the pitch and not in the dugout area where I normally am. Just wanted to sample the environment and the vibe, if you get what I mean. Now, just in front of the camera, number 8, he managed to keep it in. But Skipper doing skipper duties, sees it out. Quality by Siad, that is. AKA Swallows. And as we go right back down the other end, Abs must have heard what I said. Tried to whip a ball into the mixer. Does get his shot away second time, but he puts it well over the bar. Phoenix boys trying to play the ball out, but Olympia boys all over them like a rash as the ball breaks my boy Hassan again. It's a shot away, just over the bar. And who says wingers can't trap back as Hassan goes Mirandering, sticks a foot in, things you love to see, letting the Phoenix boy know he's in a game. It's going to be a long one. Referee takes Hassan's name and number, puts him in that little black book of his. Now, I'm not necessarily keeping track of the time or anything like I normally do, as like I said, it's just a short vlog. But number 5 for the Phoenix boys goes and wins his team a corner kick. But as we go right back down the other end, Femi could have bagged himself a brace. Now the Phoenix boys not forgetting what Hassan done a couple of minutes ago. Gets one left hand in by their numbers 5. Now the less I say about this free kick, the better. I'm here backing the Olympia boys as I'm from Birmingham, but credit where credit's due. Now at this point, people, what can you say? Now what an absolute joke of a finish by that Phoenix winger. Quality that is. Even their fans giving it stacks on the sideline. But as we get back into the action, free kick to the Olympia boys. Sammy's not happy about it. He spat his dummy out, giving the referee a mouthful. Hey! Now just remember, it is 3-2 on aggregate at this point, as you got Ab standing over the free kick as it skims the post. And as you can see, it was a quality turnout from the Somalian community to come represent this semi-final. So I'm going to let you take in a little bit of the atmosphere. Unreal, like I said, quality turnout. As we get back into the action, Sammy are working his magic on that right hand side, cuts it back into Femi. Abs lets it run for Skipper, gets his shot away, but what a quality block by that centre half. Now it didn't take too long for another opportunity foul to the big man up top, drops the shoulder, slaps it into the back of the onion bag, makes it 4-2 on aggregate, and Femi goes and bags himself a brace as Dave gives it absolutely loads to the Phoenix fans. Shithouse at its finest. Hey! Now unfortunately one of the Phoenix players goes down, wasn't too well to be fair, so referee blows up for an early half time.
Look boys, yeah, I said before the half, before we even started this game, when we were in here, before we left, today is all about getting through, okay? But don't take it literally. Like by any means, boys. When we're on top, we have to stay on top. Okay? Yes, I like the fact that you're taking more ownership. I love that. You're starting to talk. I get it. A little bit of mishap over here. That's normal. Okay? If it's my fault, it's my fault. My bad. All right. But you guys have to know when to manage the game. So when I'm talking about manage the game, when I just said it out there, that means boys, stay on top. When you're in the game, stay on top. What does that mean? Sometimes all it means is 2 minutes we're just keeping the ball. If you just have to go side to side, side to side, keep the ball. Do not forget, we are 2 goals up right now. We're 2 goals up in aggregate. If we keep that ball for 45 minutes and Fahmi doesn't get a touch on the ball, I'm happy. Wallah. If that means we're having 80% of that ball, Wallahi, I'm going to be the happiest man here. Because that means the team now is ready. They know what it takes to go and win a game. That's what that means. Manage the game.
Minutes, boys.
History.
45 minutes.
And history.
That's all we need. 45 minutes.
This guy always causing trouble, you know.
Now, what I will say is my boy Ibzinho said at the start of the game, yo, Faz, nobody turns out like the Somali community turns out when it comes to football. Gotta give credit where it's due, boys. Turn out it's an absolute joke. Quality. Tilt my hat, credit where it's due. Now, as we get back into the action, second half started. My boy Barali said, yo, Faz, it wouldn't be SLS if you're not between the dugouts. You need to be on the line so you can catch all the action. Now, Samia tries a couple of step overs, decent defending by that Phoenix backline. Samia still comes away with the ball, tries to play a cheeky ball in, but nothing comes of it. Now, as you fast forward a couple of minutes, I've watched enough football of number 10 on the ball right now, Samia, to know that he's an absolute joke with his feet. Plays the ball, Travella pass into Fem, drops the shoulder, back of the onion bag, goes and bags himself a hat-trick, start the second half, 5-2 on aggregate. The Olympia boys are firing.
Let's go!
And I knew it wouldn't be too long before the lino on this side of the pitch got involved. And yep, there we have it. As we pan back out to the lino, got his ruler out, straight as an arrow. As we fast forward a couple of minutes, the Olympia boys are starting to enjoy their football now, being a bit more expressive. Samia sprays the ball out to that right hand side. Abs brings it down, shields the ball, sees the running Aiden, tries to play it through to him, but the keeper's off his line early doors to scoop it up. Now as we go back down the other end, Skipper plays it into Aiden, miscontrols it, reminds me when Stevie Gerrard done it against Chelsea in that season we lost the title. Difference is their striker couldn't finish his dinner. Now right in front of the camera, Kaka picks up the ball, puts a decent ball into the mixer. Femi got a hat-trick, but he's still looking for more. And as we go right back down the other end, the Phoenix boys need to get themselves back into the game because the aggregate score isn't looking too good for them. As Kaka heads it out, breaks out to their striker, gets his shot away, but hits the wrong goal. And Samia just reminding them it's a semi-final, leaves one on them.
Too big, innit?
Too big.
A bit too big, man. Come emotion there.
Rash, I'm not having them shin pads, but as we get back into the action, in the latest episode of Now You See It, Now You Don't, now you see it, now you don't. Samia pulling off the party trick, centre of the park, out to this left hand side into my boy Hass. Gonna Miranda down this left hand side, but credit where it's due to their centre half, sticks a foot in. Now, the Olympia keepers had nothing to do with his second half. When he is called into action, he goes and pulls off a worldie of a save. Quality. The Now You See It, Now You Don't coming up from Femi has their centre half spinning out of his shoes.
Take him on! Go, Femi, go! He's taking a piece, you ref! He's taking a piece, you ref! What's this, ref? He's taking a piece, you ref! Where's your card, ref? Thomas!
Now from that resulting free kick, you got number 10 Samia standing over it, gets his shot away, keeper parries it, only onto the head of Femi, who goes and bags his 4th for the game. Yeah, ties put to bed. Olympia boys into the final. Six to an aggregate at this point, and as the Phoenix boys go back down the other end, again easy pickings for the keeper. Fast forward a couple of minutes, Femi's still pulling tricks on that right hand side. Geezer leaves a foot on him.
Say lightweight Santan. It's another day. Another day in the life of Dave. Is that how comfortable it is? What we got there, McCoys? Nah, just checking. Man, are that comfy, yeah, in the semi-final.
You know the game's put to bed when you're 6-2 up and the gaffers are starting to eat McCoys on the sidelines, but Rash is involved in the game now, comes off the subs bench. Couple of substitutions for the Olympia boys, again still in possession of the ball, as skipper still drawing fouls. Got to rate it, Siad. Samia, I know you're watching this. Explain yourself. Better still, I let the boys take the piss out of you in the WhatsApp group.
No, roll in. Roll out. He's going back in.
Yeah, the gaffer's seen enough, dragged Samir off. I don't blame you, Haji. To get back into the action, Phoenix boys still leaving loose tackles on. Phoenix boys laughing them off. It's not a case of deja vu. More free kicks won by the Olympia boys. Common assault, people have been sent to jail for less. Over on that far side, Dave and Barali getting the party going. And at this point, I think this tackle was one too many on Femi. Can't blame him for the reaction, to be honest.
Oakwood Coronation don't bring this vibe, you know.
Habs, you called it. Now we are literally entering the dynamics of the second half as Rash tries to protect the ball, trying to govern himself and see these boys into the final, which they already are in all fairness. Now Aiden, back on the pitch, tries to pick up the second ball, tries to get his shot away, but it's more of a looping scoop into the hands of the keeper. Added on time at the end of this 90, and number 11, MJ, coming as a substitute, says, have it. Keeper tips it round the post. Now again, deep into added on time, referee could call up a penalty for this, but he allows the advantage to play on as they get their shot away, keeper kicks it out. Rash picking up the second ball, trying to keep the ball alive. Eventually the Olympia boys do get their shot away, but he goes well over the bar.
Masterclass.
You're coming to London with us now.
100%.
QPR back.
100% there.
I went to final line.
Haj, just keep me posted on the dates and times and I'll definitely be there to support the Olympia boys. Now another great save tipped over the bar by the keeper. And on that note, The game is going to end 6-2 on aggregate. The Olympia boys are going to be going into the Somalian Champions League final. I'll definitely be there to cover it. Now, I'm Big Fazza. This is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
So you got for me, Santan? Into the final? So you just pick up medals, more trophies. What's your thing, Sam? Over the bar? Well over the bar. Hey boys, well done. My fam, what was that for? Light work. Exclusive potential. So come on, tap what you saying, Skip.
Aye.
Light work final.
Yeah, man. In a month's time final, hopefully see how we do.
Keep ya.
For Birmingham.
Now you gotta do it, man. Just back it, man.
Showing up, though.
Always just it.
We believe in our captain, mate.
That's it,
We
that's
believe
it.
in our captain. My boy, you know. Rah.
I'm telling ya, this is where it's at. Hilltop, OIR, we're coming. And we're leaving with that trophy. I'm
You heard
telling
it
ya.
here first.
That's it.
What you say?
Star performance
I
today.
didn't see you at the finals, bro.
I'm there, man. 100%. I'm there. I'm with you on the cold, wherever I'm there.
Space for you always, bro.
I'm there.
Always.
Love my brother. Thursdays,
I can't wait for the hashtag Thursday
7:30. You know these Sunday League Settings.
Sunday League settings. Best in the
Big on the Somalian Champions League, man. Massive this is, you know. What a community, man. Bring this many people out, banter, shit hours, but all love at the end of the game, man. I love it.